Hey guys, welcome back. In our last video, we sculpted two of these rocks and I finished the other two after that video. So as you can see that I repeated the same thing with these other two rocks. I added some noise and used trim smooth border and the old brushes to get this rock look. And today we are going to sculpt on this obelisk. So in our subtool, I'm going to select my main model and then I'm going to isolate this. So click on this solo and it will isolate your subtool. Now I'll go to geometry and turn off this smooth. And we need to add some subdivisions here. So if I let this smooth on and then I divide it, it's going to mess up this mesh. So as you can see it, if I click on this divide, it's going to shrink or deform this mesh. So I'm just going to undo this, turn off this smooth and subdivide it. I'm going to delete the lower subdivisions and add some resolution to Dynamesh. Then click on Dynamesh and turn this off. Now we have 284,000 polygons. So we need a little bit more to sculpt on this. So I'm going to subdivide it one more time. You can press Ctrl D or click on this divide. Now it looks better. Now I'm going to take my trim smooth border. So go to your lightbox, go to your brushes, and here in this section you'll find this folder trim. Select this trim smooth border and we'll start with this. So I'm going to decrease the draw size, something like this, and just add some damage. If it's not working for you, what you can do is you can also use this trim dynamic. So just add some damage to these corners like this. You don't have to be very precise or you don't need to add that much detail in your initial sculpting. Just add some random damage to the corners and get rid of these hard corners like this. You can also use some real life reference images to learn where you need to add the damage and what kind of flow you need for your brushes. So I'm just going to use this trim dynamic for most of this model and sculpt like this. So we are almost done with the corners. There's not much to comment here, so I'm just going to sculpt this and we are done with the corners. So to add some more damage on this obelisk, what you can do is you can use the O brushes. I'm going to go in my brush and select this slash, and let's increase the intensity a little bit and add one like this and one like this. You can also add a few down here, and then what you can do is you can go to your light box again, go to brushes. In the trim brush, use this trim smooth border and just sculpt here like this, or you can use the trim dynamic. So let's remove this hard part, sculpt like this, add some damage like this. And same thing goes here. Like this. And you can also use the mallet brush to add more damage. So go to your brush and here you'll see this mallet. Use this mallet fast, and you can add some damage quickly like this. Increase the brush size. Do the same thing here. And a little bit here. Like this. So we are done with the damage. So I'm going to add some surface noise on this obelisk. So let's go to surface, open this noise, increase the scale to something like this. And then click OK. Then apply to mesh. And now we are going to use an alpha to add some details here. So I'm going to press Control, and in the alpha I'm going to import this image. So make sure you press Control and then import your alpha. Then also change the stroke to drag rect. So when you're pressing Control, increase your intensity, focal shift to -100, and just draw like this. Make sure the rotation is fine, like this. Also one more here. Like this. Now press Ctrl I to invert the mask, and go to your brushes. So select your clay buildup and press Alt to sculpt in the negative. Keep the intensity to 50 and just sculpt like this. Add a little bit of detail, not too much. Like this. Same thing here. Then press Ctrl and just make a selection anywhere in this canvas and then release. And we have our detail on a model like this. Now you can also add some rock like definition here. So let's go to your light box and in the brushes, open your O brush and select this noise. And I'm going to add some noise here like this so that it doesn't look detached from the model. Just add a little bit of noise like this. Make sure it blends in. Same thing here. And we are pretty much done with the model. So that's it. We are done with this model. You can also add some more details and damages here. So you can use trim smooth border again and remove some of the surface noise where you don't want it to be, like this. But I'm pretty happy with the result. So I'm just going to leave this here for now. And in the next video, we're going to export a high poly and a low poly mesh from Zbrush to Maya, and then we're going to unwrap the low poly version. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.